EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd. They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Like 20.
56, right there, 56. I hope you brought your left because I'm
And whoa, he's going to hope that that is not a sign of things to come. A rude welcoming to this ball game. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Mike 80. 56. Gotta do better.
Feel it.
Come on, QB, come on.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. 3rd and long for Ryan Fitzpatrick. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jadeveon Clowney able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Matt Hawk now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Returnable for Lockett. It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Four down. Check.
From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Charles Harris just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Wilson being chased out left. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down. Wilson will throw again. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll run here with Balaj, and he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. Fitzpatrick on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They go play action. Fitzpatrick. And the pressure gets to him again. Jadeveon Clowney getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. To throw, Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. On 4th down, they snap it to Fitzpatrick. And it's caught by Parker. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Fitzpatrick finding his tight end, Gesicki. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. So second in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Balaj. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Now Balaj. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. They only got 2, but that was enough as they'll convert to make it 1st and goal. Play action now. Fitzpatrick. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
56 is the mic. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Wait.
Go.
From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And he finds Parker here, complete. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
Regular.
It's now 4th and goal.
4th down, Fitzpatrick. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1, certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor for that Lamar Hunt trophy?
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes has got it together. The defense is playing better. And Buffalo really showed me something when they beat Pittsburgh in Pittsburgh on a Sunday night in Week 15.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Marshawn Lynch, as the first half is winding down. The Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. On the right side open is Gesicki. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Final play of the half. Fitzpatrick. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This is taken at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He's got a man, complete. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Taco Charlton able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So good coverage there defensively as it looks like they'll force a punt on this opening drive of the 3rd.
Well, let's coach them up a little bit from right here in the booth. That's exactly what they needed to do. They need to start stringing together some stops, turning the ball over back to their offense, and trying to get back into this game.
Yeah, a couple scores down, but they can eat into that quickly with a nice drive here on the other side. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Open man is Gordon, complete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 52.
56. Check 56.
52 and 56. 52 and 56.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Now a short one to Gesicki. Oh, he's got a little daylight. But he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively. From the 34, they'll come to the line on